Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of April 1st. Happy April 1st, 2025. Let's rock and roll and no pranks, please. All right, let's get on to the spot market. And we have gold up again, another new all-time high, 31.31, and silver down 25 cents to 33.81. 33.81 versus 34.64. Pretty sizable spread in the spot versus the futures market. Obviously, a little bit of weakness right now in the spot market. Could be a buying opportunity. We've got silver futures up while spot is way down. And why would that be? I'm not sure. But the gold-silver ratio is spiking right now to 92.60, and the brave of heart could short gold and go long silver. I think that gold is ready for a pullback here, and silver could pull back as well, but this GSR is too high, and I think gold has run too far too fast. So I'd put on the brakes for gold, but I don't think silver is going to ignore these higher levels. So we could see a pullback today. Could be more than a quarter, could be 50 cents, could be 75 cents. Who knows? It's a very volatile day with the tariff set to hit tomorrow and Trump keeping his cards close to the vest. So kind of a treacherous market today if you're buying. Okay, we've got the 10-year down again, 4.15. Looks like my call on TLT was a good one the other day. And what's happening here is, again, people are not optimistic about the stock market, about the economy, and this probably will also help to bring down inflation. Okay, in the EU, they had a print on inflation that was lower than expected, and tariffs do depress trade. Okay, that's obvious. Do they raise prices? Yeah, probably in the short term. But they do depress trade, and that that probably will depress inflation as well. And the Fed may be looking at a cut sooner than we expected. Who knows? But 415 on the 10-year Treasury, down quite a bit over the last few days. Dollar, nonetheless, a little bit stronger, up 0.086 to 104.269, but you can see it kind of treading water here over the last 2 weeks. And again, if the EU is going to cut rates sooner, that would depress the euro, and that might make the dollar stronger. So that may be what's going on there. In the commodity sector, copper catching a bid today. China had some better than expected economic news. So they may use more copper. Nonetheless, we are just hovering right down here on the low end of the range, above resistance, above $5, treading water to see what happens next. So commodities still strong, but waiting to see what happens, I believe. In the economic calendar, well, we got past the silver squeeze, and it was more like a silver sneeze. But I think the upshot of the silver squeeze is silver eagles, guys. I do think that you really ought to jump on those silver eagles before those premiums rise. I talked about that yesterday. And while you can get them for $3 over spot, I think you ought to be loading the boat with silver eagles right here. Unless you got a big old boat full that you already bought at $25 or $20 or $15, like a lot of us did 10 years ago. Okay, let's keep going here. Tuesday, Richmond Fed speaker. Let's see, we got the PMI, construction spending, ISM, job openings might be interesting. Can't imagine those will be too hefty. And the lower the job openings, the lower the 10-year, the lower the dollar probably. A lower dollar could really help silver and commodities quite a bit. We'll have to see what plays out there. Wednesday, ADP employment, a real-time indicator of who is working and who isn't. Factory orders, Fed head speaker, and Thursday, initial jobless claims. And I think things may look a lot different on Thursday than they do today, but I couldn't tell you in what way. In the pre-market, we are still in the extreme fear category of 20. We had, I think, close to 1,000-point range in the Dow yesterday from down to up. We had an extreme sell-off. We had a big bounce. So markets really quite volatile here. Usually volatility equals lower prices, in my experience anyway. So Dow down to 220, S&P down 21, NASDAQ down 66, and I've got the hiccups. Sorry about that. Bitcoin bucking the trend this morning and trying to go up. And there it is right there, up 1,587 to 83,986. So that's unusual to have Bitcoin going one direction and the NASDAQ the other. One of these things is not like the other. We'll see which way that breaks. Okay, and before we get on to the best deals anywhere on the internet that I can find anyway, let's get on to the question of the day. Okay, the question of the day is going to be, do you go in for American Silver Eagle privy coins? Are you all about the privies? Were you all over the Star Privy? Well, I have news coming up for you in just a minute, and get your video gaming skills honed here, because there is a new Privy Eagle coming up, and are you gonna be stalking it? Okay, let's keep going. Let's go on to the deals. I'm going to go a little faster today because I'm not sure if anybody is buying right now at these prices. But you can still get a gold back for $3 over at Bullion Exchanges. A gram of gold over at Scottsdale for $113 right now. You can get the new customer deal at bullion.com for a little over $100 for a gram of gold. A 1/10 gold eagle today is $350 at Summit Metals. I think I'll just do the eagles. I'm kind of all about the eagles lately. You know, the U.S. Mint has curtailed gold production of gold eagles. Really pay attention to this, guys. If you're looking at this for the long run, or even if you're looking at it for the short run, I think the eagles are going to make a move. A quarter ounce gold eagle, $836 at Summit Metals. Let's keep going to a half ounce gold eagle. That is 1,636 at Summit Metals. But I do think these prices will be lower over the next couple of days. Just my opinion, just armchair quarterbacking this. A 1 ounce gold eagle is 3,210 at Bullion Exchanges, and a buffalo, if you're so brave as to pay this, 3,239. We've been finding better deals on eBay on gold all day long, so check that out. Maybe Walmart as well, but 3,239 at Summit Metals. Cheapest price of any of the big dealers I can find, and no, I'm not sponsored by any of them. And if you want to go cheapy cheap, just get the Krugerrand. That is 3,181 at Summit Metals. I know, crazy prices, but nobody is really selling their gold at these levels. I think people, it looks like gold's about to do a Bitcoin move, but I do think we'll get a pullback before I get you too excited there. 1 ounce gold in assay, and this is at Bullion Exchanges, 3,166 for this very plain Jane metal ore bar, new in assay. So that'll be a good bar. It'll be authentic, but I'm less excited about the gold bars lately. So many fakes out there. Okay, over at Walmart, let's see what's out of stock. 3,228, 3,224, 3,189. No, that's not available. Okay, let's check. No, 3,200. Let's see if that one's available over at Walmart, and that is in stock as far as I can see. These are 1 ounce random design in assay Walmart, $3,200. Now the thing with Walmart is you can use that PayPal card to check out and pick up 3% off on that. That'll put you at about $3,100 on a gold bar. And these look, I can't tell if they're new or not. I just can't tell. So check out this listing, check my website for the link, and check out this $3,200 price on Walmart. That'll be gold under spot if you have that PayPal card, which I highly recommend. Okay, let's keep going. That's a good deal on gold, right? Okay, you like that? That's why you're here. Hey, while you're thinking about it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, share if you want to show your friends how to buy cheaper gold and silver, and welcome to the community. Okay, platinum keeps making a run at $1,000. And this morning it is $9.86. Looks like it's getting pushed back. Silver already up now, down 12 cents. It was down 25, I think. Gold a little higher as well. But platinum, I don't know. You know, platinum is being hurt by these tariff stories and the auto industry going in the gutter here. So, what's going to happen with platinum? A little while ago, palladium, I think it was in the futures market, palladium was over platinum. Both these metals are used in catalytic converters, but I think we ought to just keep our eye on those. If we get a good sell off on platinum, I might pick some up. Okay, let's keep going here. And I did that because I was about to show you platinum. I'm just going to show you a random platinum coin this morning, 1,083 at SD Bullion. Okay, and moving on, let's do BU Silver Eagles. Yeah, 3871 over at Summit Metals, and that is going to be about. Ooh, look at that. This is a 2025. But I don't think they have the back dates unless I missed it. Silver Eagle. Let's see if they got the back dates. See, look at that. The back dates are going out of stock here. Oh, here's a back date, 3860. And this one here is 3871. So I take that back. The back dates are 10 cents cheaper today, but still pretty similar prices between the 2024s and the backdate Silver Eagles. I think they're running out of them. Nonetheless, 3871 or 3860 if you want to pick up a backdate. That's at Summit Metals. In a quantity of 20, backdates are over at Pinehurst. They usually have quite a few of these. 3739 is going to put you at 370 or so over spot. Good place to pick up backdate Eagles is over at Pinehurst. And no, they are not a sponsor of this channel. Over on Walmart, Silver Eagles can be had for, let's see, 35, 38.50, about 37.50 out the door if you have that PayPal card. Okay, and off quality, let's see what we got in the off quality. I didn't check this morning, but off quality about 250 over spot. Vermilion buys these back at $1 over spot currently, so buy sell spread's pretty good on off quality. I wouldn't pay that much. I'd want to get those for no more than $2 over spot. Well, if you bought 100, you'd be at 36.12. Which would be about $1 over spot. So a big lot of these Cull Eagles could serve you very, very well here. I don't usually tout these, but I can see the logic in why people are buying them. If you can get a Cull Eagle for $1 more than a silver round, you may want to clean them out on those. How many do they have? Do they have 1,000? Probably don't. It's not available. Okay, they got a limited quantity, so maybe you won't get those good prices. My green light is on. I think gold has made its run here for a while, and silver has yet to catch up. So I could see both dropping a little bit, but possibly gold dropping faster than silver, and a buy zone for silver in here, and maybe gold as well. But I want to see a pullback. Green light is on. We are in a furious bull run in the metals market, and I just would not ignore it, depending on how big your stack is. Okay, let's see. And here is the new coin of the day. Eighth Era offers, that's the video gaming company, a chance to get a 2025 Silver Eagle with Eagle in Flight privy mark. This is CoinNews.net. You can read all about this, and this is a beautiful little privy. Probably making 500,000 of these, and this is the Ventris Gibson legacy here for what it's worth. Looking for the mintage here. I think the Star Privy Eagles were 500,000, and no, they can't sell them all. But there were some early issues in the slab that people got playing the game. And if you're a gamer, check this out. And if you want to get more in-depth on this, go to Son of a Silver Stacker. He's got a full-length video on all the gaming attributes of this. I don't see the image offhand. And if these come out at $50 or something at the dealers, don't buy them, guys. Okay, wait for the price to come down on these. That's what happened with the Star Privy Eagle. And don't jump too fast if you're not a gamer and you're not going to try to get them for free, or you're not looking for the limited edition slabbed versions. Okay, that's what we got right there. Let's do a silver maple. BU silver maple at bullion exchanges, 36.84 this morning. A beat up maple at bullion exchanges, 35.89 this morning. Let's do sovereign circulated kangaroos. They'll be milk spotted probably. 36.44 in a box of 100. 35.84. Go for the eagles, guys. Don't go for this. If you're going to get culls, get the cull eagles. Okay, just my opinion. A BU Britannia is going to be 35.73 at bullion exchanges. A Krugerrand is going to be 36.55 at Monument Metals. Let's keep going here. I'm going to skip the Libertads. There's that Star Privy Eagle. Here's what they settled in at 44.64. Although they were selling for 45 when silver was like, $5 cheaper. So nobody wants them. Okay. Now at some point they will sell out, but I'm going to guess that they have 9999. I have 3,241 of these, so nobody wants to pay up that much for a Silver Eagle. Maybe in 5 years it'll have a premium, and I'm sorry I bought the ones I bought, but can't get it all right all the time. Over at Costco, prices are higher, and they did have that gold maple out yesterday, which I sent an alert on. The silver bar keeps coming back in stock. Right now, $3.79, 4% off with your Executive Club membership, and a good rebate credit card, like a 2% rebate credit card, and you'll pick that up at, let's see, 4% of 38 is about $1.50, so you get those at about $36.50 an ounce if you like that Lady Liberty bar. The gold Pamp bar is $3,169. Again, you'll get that well under spot if you got those two things, the Executive Club and a good rebate credit card. And I still like the gold grams. Right now, they're going to come out at 27. Let's see, 2,700 minus about. I got to do the math on that one. It might be worth buying if you're a flipper. 2,700 divided by 25. The first price is going to be 108 a gram, and then times 0.96 with those two rebates, and then you'll be in at 103 a gram. It's flippable, but not as good when they were $100 a gram. But 103, times 31.1, the melt on that would be 32.24 with gold at in the high 31s. So it's a good price. It's a very good price. If you believe in this price for gold and think it's going much higher, then definitely pick that one up as well. Okay, can't complain about that, and that is all there is at Costco. Let's keep going here. And in the junk category, junk is good as well, 24.9 times face. With silver, look at that. See, they got silver up, but spot down. This is the futures market in the plus area and the spot market in a negative area. So there's a divergence here, and one of these two things will change. So not bad, 24.9 for Benji's, and Mercs are going to be about $1 more. Let's see if the 20-round deal is back up. No, they're not bringing it back. Okay, and let's see, Golden State Mint, what you got cooking over there? Aztec calendar round 35.01 this morning. Let's see, and Scottsdale Silver, what do you got cooking? Scottsdale Silver at Monument Metals, this is their liquidation sale. $3.59, $3.63 for the chunky Scottsdale. You could buy that all day long. But I like these buttons here. Those are 36. Those are 37 an ounce. I like the stacking lions here. Those are about 37.50 an ounce. There's their cowboy round, 37.62. Check that out if you're looking for Scottsdale. Oh, there's their old style bar. I bet that'd be pretty. They've been making those for a while. I don't know if that has actually changed from the original release, but that's a pretty bar as well. But no, I would try to look for 100-ounce bars at spot. Let's see, kilo. In the kilo world, we've got a kilo 1,138 this morning, and the Perth Mint deal, is it still up? Man, they must have a lot of these. So this is a pig and a poke. You may get a lousy coin and a scratch capsule. You may get a good coin and a scratch capsule. One thing you won't get is a good coin and a good capsule. But the price is pretty cheap at $11.40. So you can roll the dice on this. 50-50 chance. You may get the bunny, which nobody wants. It's a lunar, which that series is dead. Or you will hopefully get the dragon, which would be a winning deal there for a kilo kook. Okay, and on to eBay, where we're going to try to get prices. We're going to try to get things cheaper using a 3% credit card. We will start with Eagles. And I'm kind of on a cull eagle mode here because I'm kind of wanting eagles right now. Let's see, 731 will pick you up at 36.50, 35.50 out the door. Oh, that's a good price. Okay, good seller, good feedback, 734. Let's get the exact price on this. I'm pushing calls today, aren't I? I don't usually do that, but I'm liking the Eagle story. 734. Now, this is going to be times 0.97 with a 3% rebate credit card. Check out their PayPal. Links on my website, 711.98. And then divided by 20, 35.60. Spot is at, oh, it broke 34. Call it 34. So that's about $1.60 over spot there, $1.65 over spot. So that's where you'd want to be buying your Cull Eagles right there. They've got some really ugly pictures. I doubt they're that ugly. So if I was buying today, I would consider that. I don't want to talk you into Culls because most of you like BU coins. So do I. I don't actually own any Culls. But I don't know. That's looking pretty impressive right there. I think the U.S. Mint is going to go on allocation mode. I think the dealers are going to start buying again, and they're going to go on allocation mode. Let's look at a big lot of BU. Here they are at 36.20. That's going to be about 35.20 out the door for 100. There's another one if you're into the culls. I think that's going to work out okay. Your buy-sell spread is like almost nothing if you sell to Vermilion. Let's see, 38.30, about 37.30 out the door for Eagles. That's about 3.30 over spot. So you could buy a big lot of backdate Eagles on eBay still at bullion.com. That's one way to do it today. Maybe these prices will go lower. Maybe you'll get a dip buying opportunity. Silver can travel, 50, 75 cents in a range from low to high. What's been happening is a dump and then a pump. We've been, losing a little steam lately, but the low of the day has been a good buying opportunity most days. Okay, in the junk category, the cheat sheet tells you that $34, I want to go back up to junk. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just totally lost here. Just one second. Let's do the rotation. Maples as cheap as 940. We got Britannias as cheap, tube of 25 for 925. We've got Kangaroos as cheap as 918. And we've got Krugerrands as cheap as 938. 918 is going to be your lowest price. And in the cheat sheet, 918 will get you out the door at about 35.60 after 3% rebate. Let's keep going here. The Philharmonics are going to be as cheap as 746. That's about 37 a coin, 36 out the door. Junk in the trunk this morning is going to be, want $10 face. And there have been a lot of good junk deals on eBay. Let's see, $10 face, $2.19, best offer. What are you, a small seller? Good seller, only fair feedback. That's going to be 20. What's wrong with this deal? 21.9 times face. I don't know what's wrong with this deal. Let's see, 21.9 times face. 21.9. Where is the junk cheat sheet? 21.9 times face equals 29.40. This can't be right. Is that out of stock? $10 face, full date, good seller, good feedback. 219. I don't understand that. I think he mispriced it. Okay, well, I'm going to let this one go to you guys. Somebody relieve him of his error. He may cancel that deal. I don't get that price. $219. Here's the next more expensive one is $239. That's a good price as well for Kennedy halves. This guy here, somebody's going to grab that really fast. May be gone by the time I finish this video. That's too cheap. Okay, well, you ain't going to do better than that. I mean, huge under spot. Let's keep going here. And I want to go to, well, that's it for junk. I can't do any better than well under spot for junk. And I got lost. Let's see. I don't want to miss my big bars. Okay, cheapest kilo is going to be 11.25. Silvertown Pony Bar. Is that out of stock? Oh, look at that. 11.25, 11.37. Well, that's going to be pretty much under market for that nice little kilo right there. He is smaller seller, but he's got good feedback. That looks buyable. Look at that. He's 25 bucks under market. Another good buy right there for silver. You don't even have to wait for prices to come down. So that kilo is cheap. The poured bar of the day is a pure silver bar. This is like, I think, the sister to that bar I showed a couple days ago. And I like this because it is individually numbered. And it's probably not a really old bar, but I don't actually have one of these. But there you go. Not a bad price at 409, and that is a good seller with weak feedback, 99.2. But that looks like that. You could probably buy that and put that in your collection. Kilo kook can be had as cheap as 11.40 on eBay. A roll of kooks can be had for as cheap as 7.80, 30, 39, 38 out the door. Ouch. Okay, a big lot of silver rounds can be had for 35.61, 34.61 out the door, about 60 cents over spot for those stackable Morgans. The prices are just high because spot is pretty high here. And a 100-ounce bar is what's not a 50-ounce. 100-ounce bar, 35.31 and 34.31, about 30 cents over spot this morning if spot stays around 34. And it is presently 33.98. Oh, they're tempting us here. Okay, moving on to the gold. If you got to buy gold today, let's see what 1 gram is running. 1 gram is running 115, about 112 out the door for looks like a out of assay 1 gram. Let's keep going here. 1/10 gold. 341 is the cheapest today on a gold maple. A 1/4 ounce random gold. Cheapest price is going to be. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the door. Hold door. Hold door. Hold on. I think World of Dragons may be coming back. Just guessing. Let's see. Germany. No, no. Here's a Krugerrand for 8.35 in stock. Liberty coin. Very good. 8.35. You're going to take 25 bucks off, or maybe 26 or 27 bucks off. You'd be pretty close to 8.10 on this 1/4 ounce Krugerrand, and 8.10 compared to 1/4 ounce Krugerrand right there. 8.10 compared to 8.27. You save 17 bucks a Krug right there. So can't beat that. Yeah, all the gold has been cheaper on eBay lately. Just letting you know. Okay, let's keep going here to a 1/4 ounce gold eagle. I won't do the comparison, but it looks like 8.49. You do the math. 1/2 ounce random gold, as cheap as. Let's find something good today. Is it going to be a Krugerrand? All right, what else? Come on, something good. Privately minted gold coin, 1/2 ounce gold medallion, 16.25. What in the heck is that? That is they're not putting the purity there, so we're not going to look at that. Oh, what says 1/2 ounce Libertad? 1981 1/2 ounce Libertad. That's an Onza actually, out of stock. That was interesting. Okay, and the ugly head coins from the U.S. Mint, which is sovereign U.S. gold, 16.39. You're going to take $45. Call it $50 off. You'll be at about 15.90 on a 1/2 ounce of sovereign gold. These have got to be 4.9s, don't they? Oh, they're only 90%. Boy, oh boy, somebody told me that and I forgot. Man, oh man, I've been screwing up on that one. Sorry about that. We can do a panda, and we can get that from good seller, good feedback, free shipping. A MS69 gold panda, is that 1 ounce? 2006 would be the 1 ounce version. Oh, 1/2 ounce. I'm sorry, 1/2 ounce gold panda. 1648, 45 bucks, 50 bucks off, puts you 1600, 3200 melt on a half-ounce sovereign. That's a Chinese sovereign coin. I guess you could do that. I better stop on the half ounce. Let's go to the 1 ounce random gold. 1 ounce random gold. I bet we find a Krugerrand in here. No, I don't want a gold ring. You want to advertise how rich you are? They're going to follow you home. Okay, 1 ounce gold bar. I'm not buying gold bars on eBay anymore unless it's from a really big seller, so I'm going to skip that. Let's see. Here's another gold bar. I'm going to skip those as well. Skip that. Here's an eagle that will be out of stock. Thank you very much, JM Bullion. You suck. Okay, let's keep going here. Skipping the gold bars. Oh, here we got a Scottsdale. In stock, 12 feedback seller. Too bad, because somebody wants to give that away, but we're going to keep going here. Buffalo won't be in stock, will it? Okay, ooh, interesting. 309 is the feedback. Kind of small, 100%. This is a Buffalo at 31.99. Got to dig into this one here. Let's check this seller out. Somebody may want this. And let's check his feedback. I'm going bleary-eyed. I got to stop soon. His feedback, and we want all feedback. All right. Uh-oh, past month. Okay, very nice. Oh, more than a year. He doesn't sell that much. Let's look at current feedback. I'm going blind here, guys. Most relevant, most recent. That's what we want. And in the last month, he was a buyer. Let's see as a seller. Oil filters. He sells oil filters. No, I'm sorry. He hasn't sold anything for over 6 months. It could be a hijacked account. I just can't go there. That is too bad, because that would be well under spot on that. If anybody wants to take a poke on that, what does he say? 1 ounce gold Buffalo is a valuable investment. Nah, that's a generic description. Could be a hijacked account. Could be somebody just selling money to buy more oil filters. I don't know. I can't recommend that. It's just not ringing my bell. Okay, let's check a Krugerrand. Maybe downscale our expectations here. Here is a beat up Krugerrand for, let's see, good seller, good feedback. 32.28, about 31.28 out the door. That'd be under spot if gold is gold. Brian will pay you 98% of melt on that. Last time I checked, so buy-sell spread on that would be just fine if you're looking for cheap, ugly gold. All right, let's find you something pretty. How about a real gold Buffalo? Let's find a righteous gold Buffalo here. Not that one. 3,300, and that is good seller, good feedback, free shipping, MS69, the booby prize of modern slabbed coins. Last time I told you guys you were idiots for buying these, and I lost subscribers. Sorry about that. I have very strong opinions, and sometimes I can't keep them in. But nonetheless, you can relieve this guy of his gold Buffalo at 3,300, and then that would be 3% off would put you 100%. You'd be at 3,200 on a gold Buffalo on this booby prize here. I'd busted out of that ugly slab personally, and nothing wrong with an MS69, but 3,200 if you want to compare that to the price at the dealer, and they were well above 3,200 at the dealer. This is why you have those good credit cards. They are 32.50. You're going to save 50 bucks a coin by buying this booby prize. Okay, you can crack it out of there if you have a friend with a little bandsaw. You can also do it with a pair of vice grips, etc. Just be very careful. Put a blanket under you when you do it in case that coin drops out of there. That's a good deal. Good deal right now. If you like Buffaloes, it looks like they're not coming back on Costco. All right, guys, I'm over at Walmart, and it looks like Walmart has not adjusted their prices. Here we have a gold Buffalo BU being sold by Bullion.com, good seller. And 32.56. Now you use your PayPal credit card to check out, and you'll be at 31.56. You'll be very close to spot on this gold Buffalo over at Walmart. That is smoking. That beats the eBay deal by like 40 bucks. Walmart, honey. Okay, get over to Walmart if you're doing that. If they haven't banned you for buying too much, don't let them charge you sales tax though. They could very easily be trying to do that. Okay, that's another winner. That's another winner, guys. I don't know where I am. All right, I'm going to stop on the gold. Here's like a few things under market for you on gold. Let's just wrap this up. And before I go, I have to say my eBay store. Check that out if you want to buy something from me. Hey guys, it's a new month, and channel members. Thank you very much, channel members, for being in the Stacker family. $4.99 a month is all that costs to keep me rolling here, keep the wheels on the bus. And my bars are available again. Anybody wants to buy another 5 ounces of silver at current spot price plus 250, let me know, and I will be doing the all right, this will be the release for April to you Stacker family channel members. So I'll be doing these silver lions. These are 4 ounces, and that'll be 250 over spot plus shipping, $5 shipping if you want to pick up a hand poured silver lion right there for you new guys. Okay, let me keep going here, and getting very lost this morning. There's Walmart again, and here we are. Okay, moving on here. Other things on eBay you may want to pick up, and don't forget the cards I recommend. The Amex card is very, very good for 3% cash back. Check out through PayPal. The PayPal card is very good for 3% cash back, especially if you're going to do that Walmart deal. I think the Amex card will work as a default. If you buy on Walmart, check out through PayPal, default to Amex, but you tell me if that doesn't work. I think it does, and the PayPal card will definitely work, and you're going to get gold well under market by doing that. Sign up for that PayPal card today. The Quicksilver card's a great card as well, as I've talked about before. The picks of the day, you can go back and see them there. And the coin shops on YouTube I recommend are Vermilion, Minot, and Coin Huskers. Check them all out. Support my work with subscriptions to Bolden. Cups of coffee, thank you very much. Also, thank you very, very much for the super thanks. Those are very nice as well. And also, you can join my Stacker Family membership channel. About 36 people in the membership right there. Don't forget to get over to the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com, which this is the, oh, you can't see the address, but www.bestsilvergolddeals.com. Subscribe over there. Well over 1,000 people getting my alerts now there. Subscribe here on YouTube if you want to see this every day. I'm sorry they're so long. If there's a way to make these shorter, I'll try to figure it out. And, well, get over to the chat room as well if you want to chat it up with the smart people over there. That's all I have for you today. We'll go back and check spot price one more time. I'm all over the map today. Gold is running here up $9, 3,132. Silver down 17 cents now to 33.88. If you can get in around 33.50 or so, I think that'll be a home run. But I think this will reverse. I think this will reverse to be gold. Gold, I think, is going to at some point take a hit, and silver will probably not go down or may go up. So that GSR is way too high here, but you know, just my thoughts. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Have a great day, and happy April Fools.